This came last week, literally as I was pulling out of my driveway for a few days off with the girls, and gotta tell you, I'm super excited to be home and open it. And spoiler alert, I know what the project is, and I am so excited. Hey guys, welcome back to my sewing room. My name is Becca, and in today's video, we're gonna look at the March 2021 Ginger Quilter box. I am super excited to dive into this, but before we do, I just wanna give you two quick announcements. Thing number one, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button down below. And thing number two, normally in these videos, I try to show you the project that I finished in my last box, and sadly, I never even started the project that she gave to us in February, so I'm not going to be able to show that to you. But I am going to insert a picture right here of Yvette holding up that beautiful Ribbons All Around quilt, which is now officially complete. This is the quilt that was in our November box. It featured fabric from the Holly Berry line, and it used the Corey Yoder pattern Ribbons All Around, and it's just gorgeous. I pieced it together in December, I think, and maybe even January, sent it off to Stephanie from Stephanie Stitches, and she quilted it for me, and then Yvette bound it, and I actually gave it as a gift to Yvette. So I don't have it here to show you, but you do get to enjoy that picture. All right, so you saw a completed project. Let's dive in and see what the project is going to be for this month, which I already know what it is, but I'm still excited. All right, tape is still here. I haven't even opened the box. Now you can watch me cut the tape. Let's just snippety-doo. There it is. Everything's open. We've got our beautiful brochure right on top. And oh my goodness, you guys, look at the tissue paper. And this time she's done, there it is, a puffy sticker. Oops, knocked over my cup. And it's in the shape of an Easter egg. It's like a foam sticker. Oh, I don't want to throw this away. Excuse me. Okay, now there's an Easter egg on the wall in my video. Put it on my sticker wall. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I can't. I just can't. Here's our documentation. This tells us about everything that's inside of here. She's got a write-up for everything that is down in this box, but there's also a blurb in here that I'm going to tell you about. There's a giveaway. She said, to make things extra fun this month, I want to host a giveaway just for my subscribers. If you tag me at ginger_quilter in a post or story on Instagram with a picture of your box, your progress, or your finished project, you'll be entered to win your next month's box free. Each individual post is an entry. So you could post like progress photos, and each one of those photos is one entry. As always, thank you for subscribing, Natalie. Sweet. Have I told you guys how much I love this box? I'm not lying. I love this box. Natalie, you're doing an awesome job. Okay, enough fangirling over Natalie and her lovely box. And I know, if you're my husband and you're childish, you're probably laughing at those words, but I literally mean Natalie in this physical box. Let's dive in. All right, the first thing that we have right on top is our art print. Every month she gives us a little art print that we can use to put in a 5x7 frame to spruce up our sewing spaces or just our home. This month, our print looks like this. It says The Earth Laughs in Flowers by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And I'm really loving the flowers and the gingham on this. Oh, so pretty. In the brochure, she's given us a write-up of some information about everything that's in this box. So let's just take a look. The first thing that we have is our pattern. It is for the Easy Cathedral Window by Missouri Star. And she wrote, before this month, I had never made a cathedral window pattern, but I had heard they required tons of fabric and were very difficult. This version is neither of those things. I made this pillow in just a few hours, and I truly enjoyed the whole process. The pattern is written for a table runner, but I made it into an 18-inch by 18-inch pillow for my couch. I sent enough supplies for you to make either one. So you'll be able to make either the table runner or just a little pillow. Sweet. Then we have our fabric. We have got an entire factory sealed charm pack. And I know some people were saying that they didn't like that she did the pre-cuts. I actually don't mind that. So if you are one of those people, this month you have a pre-cut that is factory sealed. This is featuring the gingham garden sign from My Mind's Eye, and she writes, I hunted high and low for a springy line of fabric for this box. I'm not sure why it took so long for me to find this one, but I'm so glad I did. It makes me think of warm picnics and flowery bouquets. So we also have some fabric. We've got some background because the pattern says you're going to need some white 5-inch squares, and then we have this gorgeous gingham. I'll give you a close-up view down here. This is the gingham and this is the white background. I'm assuming that this is going to be for the accents around each of the pops of color. And then this gingham can be used for the backing and maybe even the binding. Super cool. She didn't write in the brochure how much she gave you, so I'm just going to measure really quick. So the white is about 27 inches and that should yield 5-inch by width of fabric strips that I can subcut down into the 5-inch squares that this pattern calls for. For the gingham, we're looking at about 27 inches as well. And so this should suffice for your backing. You might need to bring a 1/4 yard for your own binding, but hey, that's not a problem. She's given us everything except for the binding. By the way, she's even given us the batting. So we have a nice piece of what feels to be cotton batting. We have a stiletto called Quilter's Digit by Gillily Studio. This is what it looks like. The front of it says, no burned fingers when ironing, pull raw edges over templates, guide fabrics when sewing, score and remove papers. Okay, so first off, I have stilettos and I guess I just never knew what to use them for. I thought you would only use them to guide fabrics while you're sewing, and I've always used my fingers for that. You can use these to keep your fingers from getting burned on the hot fabric while you're ironing. That's cool. Pulling raw edges over templates. I don't know if I would ever need that. But scoring and removing papers from like foundation paper piecing. Hello. That's cool. So the write-up in the brochure says, I had never used a stiletto tool before this month either. See? I guess this box comes with a lot of firsts for me. This tool is perfect for holding the folded fabric in place while you sew the curves without sewing through your fingers. That's so cool. Way to give us a useful notion. All right, let's just talk about this sucker. No, really. It's a sucker. We have a carrot orange crane lollipop. She writes, bunnies are my favorite animal and these giant carrots make me think of spring bunnies. It is from Hammond's orange cream lollipop. It looks delicious. And I can tell you right now, I'm not going to get to try it because my daughter is going to steal this. Like, as soon as she sees it, it's gone. Maybe, instead of letting her find it and steal it, maybe I will give it to her. Ooh, I could set it aside and put it in her Easter basket. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you think this will actually make it till Easter. I don't think it will. We have a spool of polyester Gutermann thread in a beautiful white that looks like it should match that white background fabric perfectly. She writes that you can never have enough thread, right? I went for a color that was somewhere between white and cream so it can match the fabric I sent and also work with any future project. And she did a great job of coordinating that just so that you can see. Here is the background fabric. And there is the thread. And it blends perfectly. And then the last thing that we have is actually something that I love to collect. And I think I might have one similar to this, but I don't know. I love cathedral windows, you guys. They're my favorite thing to make. They're my favorite thing to buy. I love the way they look. We have a charm for a cathedral window. The charm is from Pin Peddlers, and she writes, did anyone else have a charm bracelet growing up? Well, if you do, this charm would add a little bit of color to it, or it would make the world's cutest zipper pull. I love these. I have a whole stash of these that I've collected. I'm super excited to add this to my collection, so thank you, Natalie. That's everything for this box this month. I am super excited to get started on another cathedral window table runner. Maybe instead of making this a table runner, maybe I'll make it a wall hanging because I love them and it would be so fun to have one hanging up in my studio. If you really like this box and you want to sign up, down in the first comment below this video, you'll have all of the information about how you can sign up. I'd love to see you join us. And don't forget to come back Friday nights at 8:30 where we sew live right here on YouTube. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.